Arsenal get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. If you're just joining, a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. It's Park Ji-sung. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard, and he's onside. And this is Del Piero. Shot a goal! Now that is commitment to the cause. Park Ji-sung with the short one. Showing good feet. Plenty to aim at. He's had a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Fikayo Tomori has a rare reputation of being one of the few English footballers to succeed particularly well in Italy, and his very front-footed approach to defending has been very impressive. He's very fast for a defender, and that pace allows him to both engage opponents early, while at the same time he could do a lot of covering and recovering, so being able to deal with raw pace is a huge asset these days.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. Ruben Neves. No goals as yet. Rudiger. Borussia Dortmund looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Beckenbauer. And Serginho. Great vision. Rudiger calmly anticipates. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Makaleli. Looking to play him in. That's the throw. Hazard. Ruben Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away, goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Van Nistelrooy, and it's Serginho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is a little undercooked. Van Nistelrooy, oh, it's come loose. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Del Piero, and here's Park Ji-sung, and he's in on, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a good ball through. Adams. And it's Serginho. Now it's Stoichkov. Can he spark a counter here? It's played through for him. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are so... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Well, nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bruno Fernandes. Passing nice and neat. That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Arsenal 3 up and in almost complete control. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Park Ji-sung, and the shot! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Rudiger. Not Ruben Neves. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Park Ji-sung.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's dealt with that really well.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Hazard, Park Ji-sung wins the duel this time. Makalele. And this is Del Piero. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ruben Neves. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. And Park Ji-sung! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Arsenal chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ruben Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. 5 minutes left on the clock. Always onto this, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Borussia Dortmund truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bergamy simply refused to be outdone there. And that's another good win of the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Otto. Messi, and he was alert to it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good look. Climbs up big! And the keeper's there to save.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Cross to the back post. Now it's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Takes a shot! And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Serginho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Pinches it off him. Parla. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has a look up. Can he finish? Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Nice interception, well timed. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Park Ji-sung. Oh, they could break here. Oh, just skips past his man. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. And they've been given a corner. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Chance for a shot!
So big.
Goal! Arsenal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure...
And the keeper's given it away. Messi! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Park Ji-sung. Stoichkov is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good strength. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Saviola. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful.
He's got full. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've got to be quick to recover this. And for a moment, time stood still. They've played it short. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Although actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a shade optimistic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saviola takes control of it and he's on the move. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Neymar. Stoichkov receives it in a... And Park Ji-sung! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Park Ji-sung really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Serginho plays it short. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Makaleli. Saviola. Oh, this looks sharp. Look at the space here. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Picks out brilliant. Batistuta! Now, oh, what has happened here? And it's Otto. Now the ball. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Makaleli. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Saviola. Beckenbauer. And Tomori. Adams. And it's Serginho. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Stoichkov. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now it's Stoichkov. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Quality ball. Corinthians appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
So, what can they make of this? Oh, well measured. This is Del Piero. Big chance! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A truly wonderful... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. As you can see, we've already started here. It's going to be another throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Stoichkov. Hefty challenge, but there could be danger here. It's a good run down the right. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Ah, he's given it away. Khan gets his gloves on it, nice and calm.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Serginho. Beckham going full tilt down the right-hand side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Arsenal appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Makaleli. Stoichkov. He's had a shot! Goal! Arsenal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. And Stoichkov! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And he's running through. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Haaland, great vision. Now it's Vitinha, he has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Fluminense really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. And the two sides separated by the gate. Oh, what a mistake! Real chance. Goes for a shot! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse, and he's had a hit!
Stoichkov really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Mbappe. He could be in here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Chooses to go cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Park Ji-sung. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Beckenbauer. Makalele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Stoichkov. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Del Piero. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Park Ji-sung clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the finish! Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que vocês podem ouvir a transmissão ao vivo da partida de hoje na rádio FM do nosso clube. Substituição no time do Fluminense. Camisa 13.
The second half then, just getting going.
Substituído pelo jogador.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the shot! Spectacular save! Brzezinski. Beraldo. Ball's gone out of play. No way through. Can he get it through? And this is Park Ji-sung. He's got away. Park Ji-sung! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now, this could be a chance. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckham. Makalele does really well to win the ball there. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, they could break here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ryerson. Played out to the left flank. Park Ji-sung. Lovely, now then. Oh, important interception. Brzezinski. Terrific header! And he's quick to get it clear again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shapes to shoot! In he goes again! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's had it taken off him. Stood up well to him there. Makalele has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substituição no time do Fluminense.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's a good ball. Stoichkov going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Guardiola. Looking for the run. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. So much time and space here.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's fallen! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Rosicki! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Hazard gets a good foot in there. Bale.
There they go, hunting again.
Guardiola! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
And this is Park Ji-sung. And he shoots! He should have put that one away.
Park Ji-sung really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He won't be happy with that one. Serginho. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Forlan receives it in a good position here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Okay, interesting. Camavinga, out to the left it goes. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Rooney. Azar. Sung. Great ball if he can get there. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Camavinga. Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Valverde. Now it's Rooney. Dembele picks it up out wide. Makalele kept his eye on it, and he's there. Azar. Sung. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri. Costa Curta makes the interception. And here's Saviola. Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. And it's Valverde. Threads one in. Adams cuts out the pass. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Sung. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Saviola. Nicely spread. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking tidy in possession here. Shot at goal! Kamavinga. Now, can they get him away? Hazard! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta goes short. Costa Curta proves just a little bit too strong. Las Palmas have the chance to go the other way. Dembele over to the left. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hazard. Makaleli. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kamavinga. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Rooney. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung takes control of it and he's on the move. Eder Militao gets it away. And this is Saviola. He's got away. It's Saviola!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kamavinga gets a foot in here. Oh, what a mistake! Valverde. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Red, nice interception. He is through here. It is a corner, good chance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And this is Saviola. Well, that is one way to stop him. Donnarumma is there to clear. Serginho. Dembele.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Time and again they are repelled. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, good spread. Koundé. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it out wide. Park Ji-sung. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. And it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 18, Rooney, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 15.
He's found a way past.
Serán sustituidos por
Park Ji-sung.
el dorsal 10, el dorsal 19,
And that has put a halt to
el
things.
dorsal 9, Casa, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 23.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Makalele gets into some space. Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. Scholes. Looking here to chip. Gets his head on it! No mistake! 2 to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Serginho, good driving run. Oh no, this does not look good. Musiala. Lovely, now then. So decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. In with the challenge. Can he stop it going out? Del Piero. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the counter is on. Romario, brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Eto'o, clipped into space, goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eto'o, looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos, can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos. Passes short and sharp. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been played through. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple
Applies the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Makaleli. And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's away. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? In comes the corner. This is their second corner of the game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Can he spark a counter here? That's been slipped through. Dida claims it, and the danger passes. And here's the chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's having a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Del Piero looking to run onto it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Makaleli. And Serginho, foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Tries to pass it through. That looks a good ball through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gattuso. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Foram indicados
It's
2
gone out for a
minutos de
throw-in.
acréscimo.
Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, good spread. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So it's back to business. Looking for options for movement. Chooses shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way. Park Ji-sung. Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. It is a corner. They've played it short. Makaleli. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. But this is Romario. And Romario! Pass somewhat off target. And here's Eto'o. Threads one in. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Del Piero. It's Park Ji-sung. It's played through for him. So, shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Could be danger here. Roberto Carlos. Eto'o. And it's Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Makaleli. Thuram cuts it out. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Eto'o. Ball looks a good one. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Serginho plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
Shot, surely! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Romario. And this is Messi. Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Del Piero picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! It's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Thuram. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Eto'o. Gattuso. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Now it's Saviola. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Leicester makes the interception. 2 minutes to be added on. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found some space. Big chance! Oh, what a mistake! And we're done. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were...
Beleza, mano? Ah, jogão, mano. Você tem um time massa aí também. Deixa o like aí, se inscreve no canal. Tamo junto, valeu. O cara só joga às vezes. Depois da meia-noite, não é possível.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. It's a throw-in. Can he get it through? Now it's Havertz, and it's played in. That's an excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball, and he's intervened well there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Salah. Rivaldo. Great vision. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And this is Bebeto. And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ribéry. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a nicely shaped ball. McAllister. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That is good alertness. It's Park Ji-sung. That is a great pick out. He's away! Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a throw-in. Del Piero, and this is Rivaldo. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Rudiger. Sao Paulo looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
That'll be a throw-in. It's Makalele. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Not the most accurate pass. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well read, nice interception. Del Piero. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makalele, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? McAllister. And it's Ribery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makalelu. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Kimmich. Ribery. Distributed tidily. And it's Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Saviola. And he's picked out the run. Oh, shooting chance! Could be danger here. Mohamed Salah. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Senhoras e senhores, observem no telão as informações do trânsito. Substituição.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now it's Ribery. He's looking wide. Played back in. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And Ribery! Oh, a very decent attempt. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kimmich, played out towards the right wing.
Quer ver que eu perdi? Você perdeu. Tá de sacanagem. Tá de brincadeira esse servidor.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Some good work on the right flank here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's a throw. Makaleli. He's gone forward. And he's being shifted off it. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good vision, and he welcomes it in. Shoots! And the ball has fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Makaleli. Now it's Villa. That is lovely. Knocks it into space.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And Van Nistelrooy! A real chance and a real let-off.
Germany are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Del Piero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hops for safety. And it's Serginho. Raul. Now it's Raul. Van Nistelrooy. He's in a great position here, and he's onside. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And this is Torres. Wirtz looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. Hazard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wirtz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. And it's made its way to him. Rodri. Fernando Torres. Now it's Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Makaleli calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Wirtz. Lampard, and they can counter here. Defending was strong and firm. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Del Piero. Stoichkov. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Stoichkov. Oh, he's burst through. There's the header! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. Can he get it through? Good ball over the top. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Costa Curta. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
It's just beyond his reach. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. This looks promising. Tries to play it through. Hangs in a cross.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Serginho. Now, can they get him away? David Villa stood his ground strongly.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Arsenal are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Germany finding their passes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Shapes to shoot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. And we have our very first corner. Lampard goes short. He's had a shot! He's kept it out just.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Germany have their second corner now, and it's Roberto Carlos. Tomori gets a foot in here, and now they can spring out of defence. Raul ploughing through the middle. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Substitution for Germany.
Germany
9,
have their third corner.
Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 70, Udis. Substitution in progress.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And this is Bebeto. Del Piero. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lampard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lampard. Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yildiz looks to get on the end of this. Makaleli. Serginho. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Villa. David Villa. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's come loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Maradona. Pass is just off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta. Passes short and sharp. Good. And the shot! He scores! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
E aí, mano, beleza?
Substitution for Germany, number 10.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Hazard.
Things
Number
looking
8,
so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 7, Raul.
Well, that's good
Coming
defending.
on the field,
He squeezed the play and he gave him no
19,
chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. Number 20,
Now it's
Nielsen.
Villa, over to the left.
Number 29,
Great vision.
Mbappe.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 15, Hulen.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Bebeto. That's very neat. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The final 5 minutes. Costa Curta, nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Makalele. Now he's got space here, chips it through. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Big header! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game.